I'm at the Goodwill in Middletown, and I haven't historically done very well here, but you never know. There's no harm in looking. So as you can see, we're in the art section, and there's some interesting little pieces today. This is like a little burlap bulletin board, and they have some nice framed pieces. That was $9.99. Looks like it was from Home Goods originally. And this is an artist I'm not familiar with, but that piece is going to give me nightmares later. Yeah, it's a little bit creepy, I'm not going to lie. This little Noah's Ark scene in wood is so cute. That is an adorable piece, and here is a sailboat print that is also really pretty and perfect for the summer. These candlesticks are interesting for $1.99 each. J. Wilfred was the maker. Oh no, it said $3.99 at the bottom, so that's confusing. These are very strange. I don't know what to make of these candle holders. They're $4.99 each and have a lot going on. The maker here is Judy Bonberger, which is a name I'm not familiar with. I'm gonna leave these here. They have some pretty glass candlesticks at $1.99. And some vases. This little vase is kind of cute for $3.99. It's not marked on the bottom, but I like the yellow roses. Here we have a very interesting teapot with lots of details and colors. Interesting spout. It says Sigma. I looked high and low on this piece, but no price tag. We have some pineapple salt and pepper shakers. Why not? And a little pitcher. And a little Christmas pitcher, the Christmas tree. $2.99 on that piece. Looks like that was made in China. We have quite a bit of pewter here, $2.99 for each of these cups, and I'm wondering if there's any kind of marking on the bottom. I don't see one. Handle's kind of nice. Here we have some bins full of things that have not gone out on the shelf yet. I love that. I always ask before I dig into those, but I find the employees are always very kind about letting me look. And here are even more. So it looks like I came to this Goodwill at the exact right time. And I'm just taking a peek. Cute little dog and bunny figurines. Lots of smalls in this section. Oh, we have a pie plate, pecan pie. Oof, $8 on that. That seems really steep. I think that is officially the most expensive of this type of pie plate I have seen thrifting. These are cute little dishes for 99 cents each. Pretty pattern on those. Having some trouble reading the mark on that. The shelves are full. So I want to take in everything. Little Christmas plate. Hallmark. $1.99 on that plate. And a little bowl with flowers, but I can feel it's very inexpensively made. And some cups and saucers cellophaned together. It's hard to see. The maker water glass, maybe? Hard to tell underneath all that plastic. These are kind of cute with the olives and the berries. I love both olives and berries. This little piece, Evesham, is made in England. Little ramekins, I think they are. Here's another pretty teapot for $2.99. It's hard to see the mark underneath all that cellophane. I'm trying to move it to get a better sense. I think I see a made in Japan there. There it is. Yeah, hard to see. Here's another little teapot. This one has some interesting colors and I like the pattern. Terra Flora. This is a very pretty bowl. Look at all of the damage on that. I can't buy it, but I can imagine that it was a pretty piece in its day. $4.99 on this, and this is a Limoges, France piece. Too bad it's so damaged. Even I couldn't overlook that much damage for my own collection. Well, fun trip. I bought some things. I'm not going to show you them until we get home because I think the suspense is better than the reveal. Let's find the car. So as you could just see, I decided to pop into Goodwill on kind of a whim. I had an appointment at the bank and it was pretty close to the Goodwill in Middletown. I don't usually do that well at the Goodwill in Middletown, and of course it just depends on how you hit these stores. There's no good or bad Goodwill. I'm so silly when I talk like that. Anyway, I figured I was close by. Let's pop in. The parking lot was mobbed. I figured it was going to be totally picked over. I started to look around. I wasn't seeing anything. And then bam, I found one thing. Bam, I found another thing, and the hits kept coming. So I ultimately got a couple of things, including some things I'm actually excited about. So hang in there, because when we get home, I'm going to show you everything. I just got home, I fed the dogs and the cats, and now I can show you what I picked up at Goodwill. Again, I'm just so pleased with what I found. I thought for sure it was not going to be a productive trip, and I was pleasantly surprised and really glad to be wrong. So the very first thing I found was this big pottery bowl. This is Hager, made in the USA. And the person who was putting things away from the carts to the shelf had this in the cart. And I had asked him if he minded if I looked through the cart very quickly, and he didn't. I found this great bowl, I picked it up, and I was really glad to find it for $5.99. It's really funny to me how sometimes you can just find the one thing that gives you the confidence to look with more intention and focus. It's like, if I can find one good thing, then there must be more than one good thing. So this was the piece that definitely got me out of my little like, woe is me, I'm not gonna find anything mindset. So the next thing I found was this little pitcher. It's brown and white. This is not the brown and white I collect. You can see this has a little bit of a like orangey undertone, which is really pretty. It's just not what I collect. I tend to collect the more like chocolate brown transferware. But I thought this piece was really cute. It's $4.99. It comped well on eBay, not to make me a millionaire, but certainly it looks like a good sellable piece. It's called Furnival's Quail, made in England. And it says 1913 on it. So there's the back stamp. And it's in really good shape. So this is definitely gonna go on my eBay store. I found this great chunky mug, and the glaze on this is really thick. It's like raised up. And I love the plaid on this. This, let me move that price tag. It says Ironstone and 1982 on it. And these kinds of pieces also comped really well on eBay. So this was, here's the sticker, this was 99 cents. And I love just the big chunkiness of it. Opposite to big chunkiness, I found this very dainty little Shelly teacup. I have never found a Shelly piece at Goodwill before, so this was a first. Licorice is bumping the tripod. So this was a first. It's so pretty. It was only 99 cents, no saucer. I looked high and low, and then high and low again for the saucer. But you know, my guess is it probably ended up at Goodwill because it was missing its saucer. So if I had to put money on it, my guess would be it's long gone. But if somebody's just looking for a little replacement teacup, this will be a really cute one. So definitely going on my eBay store. I found this interesting plate. Here it is, great colors. It's made very well. No chips or cracks on this. This is a Vera Bradley My Home plate. I didn't know Vera Bradley made housewares. And it's Andrea by Sadek, made in Thailand. So here's the mark on the back. And again, there's the pattern. really pretty. This seemed to sell pretty well on eBay as well. It was $4.99. I want to see if I can get the tag. No, I can't easily get the tag off the center. You can trust me, this is a sunflower. And I thought this was a really nice piece. But now I have to show you my favorite thing that I picked up. I found a stack of salad plates or luncheon plates. There are 4 of them, 99 cents each. Take a look at the pretty pattern. And you know what I found? I found myself some Limoges. Some Limoges china. This is not the pattern that I collect, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's in perfect shape. I'm so glad to be able to pop this on my store. I might hang on to it for a little while first, we'll see. But I was very happy. So $4 for the stack of 4, which seemed like a really great find. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got. I didn't have high hopes, but yeah, very pleased. So that concludes what I picked up at Goodwill in Middletown, Connecticut. However, when I came home, I had something waiting for me in the form of this box. And I thought I would unwrap this with you because if you watch my vlogs, you won't be at all surprised to see what's inside. I had talked about specifically acquiring this piece. And if you don't watch my vlogs, I will explain after I unwrap this. So let's check this out. Oh, let's see, how can I best do this? Okay, here it is. I got my trusty knife. Oops. Tape is very thick. Got some bubble wrap happening here. Iris will enjoy that. She loves bubble wrap. You've got a little bit of packaging here. So it is a King Charles coronation mug. Here's the bottom. Here, let me move this over a little bit. Let's go back up here. Here is, ooh, lots of, there we go. There's the bottom. This came from England. And there is King Charles in all of his regalia. And the reason why I picked this up on eBay is because a few weeks ago when I hit that unbelievable tag sale in, where was that? Higganum at the church. I had picked up a big display, like wall display cabinet that I put up in the attic, and I immediately filled with some of my royal family souvenir wear, some of my commemorative cups and coronation cups and things like that. And when I filmed that part of the vlog, I had talked about the fact that I didn't have King Charles. I didn't have his coronation representing. So now I do. And he will round out my collection until somebody else, I guess, in the royal family gets married or becomes king or queen or whatever. So yeah, very happy to have this. Here's a better look at the dishes without so much glare and distraction. So I think they're really pretty and a great buy for 99 cents each. And here is a better look at the back. So I will wash these and then figure out what's next. And here is a better look at the Vera Bradley plate I purchased. Look how nice the colors are. I really, really like it. Definite like sort of south of France feel. $4.99 on this one. And again, there's the back. It's a little bit easier, I think, to see these things without so much glare. And then here is, oops, get rid of that tag. Here is the mug. Now you can really see, I think, how bumpy the glaze is. It really gives it such a nice quality. It looks hand painted. Look at the blue stripe in this. And then here is the bottom. And then here is the pretty picture. So now you can really see the quail. Aren't they cute? And some flower design. Oh, this is a really nice piece. Lots of details here. And there's the $4.99 price tag. A little bit of crazing, but that's not so unusual in such an old piece. And there's the bottom. Here's the Shelly cup. Please excuse my fingernails. It's gardening season. A scrub brush only gets me so far. Wild anemone. So pretty. And then here is King Charles, looking very kingly if you ask me. And there's the bottom. So I think all said and done, not bad. Oh, and I didn't show you close-up of the bowl. So let me do that. This is a really nice piece. $5.99. It's nice and heavy. No chips or cracks or anything. There's the mark. So, not bad for a day's work. Here's my little wall shelf, and I cleared a space for the king. So there he is. I think he looks very nice. Well represented. His mother is mostly represented, but now he's there too. Even with the glare, he looks pretty good. There he is. That's much better. Yeah, I like it. So I decided to do a little trade. So I used to have these beautiful Limoges salad or luncheon plates in blue. And I think they're so beautiful, but I'm not collecting blue, I'm collecting the pink. So I decided I am gonna remove the blue, and I have 2 dinner plates as well. And for now, I'm gonna keep these little pink plates because they go better with the rest of what I have. It's not a perfect match, but it's a pretty good match for now. And when I find some salad or luncheon plates that are an even better match, I'll trade them out again. But actually, they're really not bad because look at them next to the berry bowls. You see, different patterns, but they still have those pink flowers. And what I'm after is the pink. I'm not after everything being matched. So, who knows? Maybe they'll stay. Good morning. Today is my 4th wedding anniversary, and I do not know where the time has gone. Eric and I are looking forward to having dinner tonight at the River Restaurant in Wethersfield, Connecticut. We've reserved a table, but we're hoping that we can get a seat out on the deck overlooking the river. We're gonna have a wonderful meal and a nice night, and I've been looking forward to it for ages. But in the meantime, I wanted to tell you about this exciting thing that happened. Someone from Teddy Blake, New York, reached out to me to see if I was interested in doing a collaboration. And this was really exciting for 2 reasons. One, because I'm familiar with Teddy Blake and their bags, and I was so excited at the prospect of getting one. And second, this is the first brand collaboration that I've been offered since my channel started. And so I feel like it reflects a little bit of growth and certainly a milestone. So I hope you'll be happy with me. Anyway, I was provided the opportunity to go on their website and pick out a bag, and oh my gosh, was that hard, because they had one beautiful bag after another in all kinds of styles and colors. So trying to narrow it down to even 5 bags was hard, but I did it. And they offered to send me the bag in exchange for doing a segment on the bag and sharing my first impressions with you on this channel. So I'm really excited to do that. My plan originally was to unbox the bag with you in real time and then talk about it. However, when that box arrived on my doorstep, I was so excited. I had to tear into that thing immediately. And I think Eric was at least as excited as I was. So check out this footage. Oh my gosh, the box is so nice. Let me move this. Okay, so as you can see, this is from Teddy Blake, New York. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really excited. Let me move the knife. Okay, here's the opening. So designer handbag, made in Italy, luxury leather. Italian leather is the best. Here's the inside. It's wrapped really well. Okay, and here's the dust cover, Teddy Blake, New York. And, oh my gosh, here's the bag. Oh, it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's even nicer in person. We had so much fun unboxing that bag. I cannot even tell you. But of course, the best part is really getting a chance to become familiar with it and check out all of its features. So let me share it with you. So this is the Vanessa Palmoletto bag in cognac. It's the medium size, and it still smells like new leather. It is fantastic. And you know, I love to thrift bags. I will always thrift bags, but sometimes it's so nice to go on an extensive website and pick out the exact thing you want. So I don't know about you, but when I pick out a bag that I really want to invest in, one of the first things I really think about is the quality of the leather. And I just love Italian leather. This bag even smells like leather. So I'm gonna try to give you a really close up without going blurry, so you can kind of see the quality for yourself. This bag is so well made. I love the color because I wear a lot of black and navy and gray, as you know. I love a neutral bag color like cognac, camel, mustard, all of those kinds of beigey brown tones, because that way the bag doesn't get lost on all of my dark clothing, but it also doesn't pull so much attention that your eye goes immediately to it. I like a softer, kind of more subtle look, and this sort of color definitely gives me that. I also love, love, love the size of this bag, and I picked the size with a lot of care. I wanted this bag to be big enough so that it would fit all of my essentials. So let me show you what it looks like inside. And so this bag needs to be able to fit my very large wallet, my little makeup case that just has lip balm and a few other things in it, my very large sunglasses case, because my sunglasses themselves are quite oversized, and then my phone, my keys, possibly a water bottle, and this bag even holds my iPad on top of it. So it gets all of the essentials in while still maintaining its nice structured shape, which I really love. And the other thing I love about this bag is the feet on it, because that means it stands up without falling over, and it also protects the bottom of the leather from undue scuffing and dirt and all the things that can make the bottom of the bag get pretty disgusting. So there's a few features on this bag that I really enjoy in particular. One is certainly the zippered compartment in case I want to keep my belongings extra secure. I also love this little strap that I can unsnap, put around one of the handles like this, and now the bag doesn't open as wide. So that means I can still put things in and out of it, but somebody standing next to me can't really look into it, go into it, and my things aren't going to spill out of it. If I want it to be more open, I just won't use that feature and I can go in and out of it freely, but I like the versatility of that little piece, and I am so wondering where that's been all my life because I've never had a bag with that and I love it. I also really appreciate all of the options on this bag in terms of how I can wear it. So I can use this strap just like a shoulder bag. If I'm thrifting or out in an antique store or at a flea market, places where I spend so much of this time, I can lengthen the strap and use it as a crossbody, and it's really, really comfortable that way. And when I fully extend the straps, it hits me at the right exact location, so right down at my hip. I also love that I can just use the top handles for an evening look or for a little bit more of a dressed up look. And that way, this bag can do all the things I need it to do. It can run around with me to the stores and on errands, and then it can kind of drop that shoulder strap and feel a little bit more evening and a little bit more formal if I want that look instead. So I love versatility in a bag. This bag for sure provides it. Here's a look at the bag actually on me. So you can see how nice it looks if I just carry it very casually using just the top handles. Here is the crossbody. I would drop it a little further down for my thrifting and flea markets and all those things, but this definitely gives you a sense of it. And then of course, I can just do a shoulder bag. Let me see if I can drop this just a little bit more. I can just do a shoulder bag look like this. And it's nice too because I can kind of hold the bottom. If I want to hold it steady, I can hold the strap. And again, now it has a very different look depending on which way I use it. So I am for sure loving this bag, and I would like to thank Teddy Blake for the opportunity. I also have to mention this adorable keychain. You know, I often say on my channel, the devil is in the details, and it's always that extra unexpected something that elevates a piece. And in this case, it's definitely this adorable keychain. I love it. It says Teddy Blake on it, as you can see, and I can leave it just like that, or I can flip it over, but I think it gives just a really extra something. So in case I've been subtle about it, I am thrilled with my new purchase. I've had a chance to wear it out in the real world. It is fantastic. I've had so many compliments on it. And I think the chances of my purchasing a Teddy Blake bag in the future are about 100%. But with that in mind, if you're interested in getting a new bag, I cannot recommend this particular bag enough, but their bags are all beautiful. There are so many to choose from. Definitely check out the website and do it while they're having this fantastic sale. My $30 off coupon will just make it even better. And yeah, you will not be sorry that you picked this up and brought it into your life. I know this is going to be my go-to for years to come. So that's my bag story. And in case you're wondering about our plans for our anniversary in terms of gifts, every year we try to pick kind of an investment gift, something usually for our yard that will elevate it a little bit and remind us of our anniversary. So the first anniversary, we purchased a birdhouse. It was a really nice birdhouse with a copper roof that's really weathered and patinaed beautifully. The second year, we picked out a dogwood tree because I had carried dogwood blossoms for our weird COVID wedding. I had just cut them off the dogwood tree of my neighbor's house with her permission. So we thought it would be nice to have a dogwood tree of our own to remind us of the day. Last year was maybe my favorite gift of all time. We decided to purchase 3 vintage garden urns to reflect our 3rd anniversary. And we keep those on the side of our house. You've probably seen them in videos of this house before. And we actually love them so much. We picked 2 more up to put at the front of our house. This year, our anniversary present includes those big, tall garden planters that we picked up at Brimfield and the garden bench. And I've been dying to show them to you, but they haven't come back from the sandblaster yet. But that's gonna be our gift for this year. So we figured 4 planters, the 3 tall planters and the shorter planter equals 4 for 4 years. And then the garden bench for, I don't know, good luck. Whatever works. Oh my gosh, I was literally just saying, I wish I could show you the stuff we just bought at Brimfield, but I couldn't because it was still at the sandblaster. But guess what? It's back from the sandblaster. Oh my gosh, it looks really, really nice. I can't wait to get this out on the patio. Ah, happiness. Here's the bench. Obviously the cushion doesn't fit it, but it gives you at least a sense of what it will look like. And this bench will probably go somewhere around here. Eventually we'll need to replace that chair, but not today. And of course it shouldn't look like it does right this minute, so let's make that better. I absolutely love it. Now the next question is, where is everything else gonna go? As you can see, we planted the planters and we put them at the four corners of the patio for now. We may move them in the future, but for right now, I really like the way they look and they definitely bring a smile to my face every time I see them. Well, we're here at the River Restaurant. It's in Wethersfield, right on the Connecticut River, and I thought you might appreciate taking a little peek at the restaurant. As you can see, we're sitting on the deck. We have a great view of the water. Eric is kindly showing us a close-up of the menu. Check out that view. Here we are posing. Our waitstaff took this picture. Thank you. And we're doing a little toast to 4 years of marriage and having a very decadent dessert. So that's what I have for you today. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye until then.